Hey all you pretty people out there, I'm back again with another look. Let's begin and let's have fun. The first product is a foundation. I have used YSL All Hours and my shade is Warm Almond. The concealer I used is MAC Concealer Palette to cover all the blemishes. For the eyes, I used Morphe Palette 25A. The first shade is a light peachy shade from the palette. Goes on the crease line using a fluffy blending brush. Always in circular motions, keeping the fingers and hands light. Second shade from the same palette is a light brown using a smaller blending brush. Diffuse the shades completely into the crease line, going around the lid, leaving the center. Third shade is a bit darker brown from the same palette. Tapping the shade on the outer corner as well as inner corner, just like that. Adding more of the shade and keep blending while at the same time pulling outwards from the outer corner. As you can see, I'm going as high as I can towards the eyebrows. The darkest shade, that's the black from the palette, goes on the outer corner as well as inner corner using a flat brush. And then blending it out with the smallest blending brush. Keep blending, leaving the center. Then using a dark brown and going over the black and blend it off, leaving the center and going as close to the eyebrows. When using the MAC Concealer Palette, you can use any concealer that you have here. Using a flat brush, I'm just filling up the center with it. To fill up the center more, I'm using Balm Liquid Highlighter, Bonnie Dew. Like this, and diffuse it, and diffuse the edges well. Using the shade from the palette, going over the highlight and then using the shade over it. Basically just tapping the shade on the lid. And then one more shade that goes on the eyelid, that is this pinky silverish shade from the same palette. This goes right in the center, and as you can see, I'm just topping it with another shade. So first goes the concealer, then goes the highlighter, and then goes the silverish black from the palette, and then goes the silverish pink from the palette. So yep, that's how it is. Follow the steps and I'm sure you're gonna get it. It's not at all difficult. To highlight the inner corner and the brow bone, I'm using the highlighter by Balm. It's called Luminizer Squad. Using the dark brown from the palette for the low lashes with a smudging brush, going below the lash line, and then using a blending brush just to blend it upwards, making it a complete look. Adding the black from the palette, create a thin line right on the lash line and blend it. To fill the waterline, I'm using Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes. Using your favorite lashes to complete the eyes, and mascara by Hourglass. And now I know this is how the eyes should look like, but the face looks pretty pale. Yep, we need to add a little warmness, a little bit of structure to the face. So let's get going and let's contour the face a little bit. I mean to say, let's do it to the fullest. To shape my face up a little bit, and I'll add a little bit more structure to it, I'm using the Hourglass stick, and my shade is Warm Almond Hue. The concealer to brighten the area under my eyes, I use Maybelline Age Rewind, and also under the contour. And then using a beauty blender and brush, blend it well. Make sure the beauty blender is always damp. Sorry, I may sound a little bit down today as my throat is really painful, down with bad cold and a cough. You need to excuse my voice for this video, but I'm sure in the next video I'll be all pepped up and ready to go. video. So please enjoy this video, and please subscribe and drop in your comments and keep all those messages that you keep sending me for any personal beauty tips or anything that you always wanted, any kind of look that you're looking for. As you know, I've always replied to all of your emails and all of your messages and comments. That's it. Yep, so let's get going with the video. Yep. The bronzer that I use is Guerlain Terracotta. Use any loose powder just to clean up under the contour. This makes the contour sharp and neat. It should look like this by now, if not the same, close enough. Adding some blush to the cheeks, I use Dr. Irina Iris, just tapping the blush on the cheeks with light hands, adding a little more. Keep adding little of the product just to make sure you don't overdo it. Back to the highlighter palette. Highlight the cheekbones, nose, chin and forehead, and the upper lip. In case it looks too much, just use the bronzer brush or just any clean brush to dust off anything excessive. For the lips, I use L'Oreal Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick, less chocolate, and the shade is Ginger Bomb. This lipstick actually tastes like chocolate. It's damn yummy. Adding a little more of the product, this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I loved creating this for you. I shall see you in my next video soon. Until then, take care. Mwah.